Hi guys, I'm Shmee. Hello, welcome back to the channel and welcome today to Monaco. Today is the Formula E E-prix, but I'm here with Aston Martin to experience this, the new Rapide E, the all-electric, over 600 horsepower version of the Rapide. We're going to take a walk around, talk about what they've done, what they've had to change, before jumping on board with Darren Turner to go for some hot laps to experience it out on the circuit. So let's get started then and check out the Rapide E. This is it then. Let's kick off with a walk around of Aston Martin's first fully electric vehicle, their first EV, the Rapide E. Now of course the Rapide itself was introduced a number of years ago. It was refreshed to the Rapide S, but normally up here you would find a 6-litre naturally aspirated V12. In this car that's not required. A lot of the underpinnings have been changed to be replaced with batteries and the electric tech, but the interior has stayed the same. The 4-seat, 4-door configuration that was known and used in the Super-Saloon quite literally. Cosmetically, you can spot some changes, the new look to the front, the new wheels, also the new diffuser around the rear, and this is of course all about aerodynamic efficiency. So inside here, you've got a 448 kilowatt power output, that's about 612 horsepower. It also generates almost 1,000 newton meters of torque, 950, but this is a prototype vehicle, still in development, so these aren't the final features. To talk about the design of it a little bit more, if we come round towards the front, for example, one thing that has had to be changed is the opening of the grille. So behind it's actually blocked up by a smaller section here to help with the drag coefficient. Similarly down here, the cooling profile required is different. So they've changed and added some blue carbon fibre actually, which is very, very nice, with a different look and effect that you can see around there. The batteries themselves all positioned pretty low, but taking the space of the engine, the transmission tunnel, the gearbox, and the differential at the rear. But this is actually all rear driven, 2 electric motors at the back, so it's not an all-wheel drive electric car, and you get instant torque. So potentially a pretty fun thing if you completely were to put your foot down. You can see it's charging up from an outing it's just been out for, but around the back the diffuser has changed quite significantly. A smooth diffuser that tucks all the way underneath, again the blue carbon fibre, and up top you've got this lip spoiler on the boot lid, which was found on the Rapide S and also on the Rapide AMR. So the car uses the suspension geometry of the Rapide AMR, the recent, more hardcore, driver-focused version of the Aston Martin Rapide, but this unchanged except for the batteries. So electric power, over 600 horsepower, of course instantly applied. Inside though, this car being a prototype vehicle has bucket seats and a roll cage, but they've installed a new digital dashboard. It has the central screen from the DB11. A few other things have changed around and about, but largely speaking, it's, well, their entry to the electric car market, and very shortly I'm going to be experiencing it. To actually show you the inside then for a moment, the pillarless doors of course, and then in here you've got a new 10-inch display. Ignore the messages, prototype vehicle still going through some testing. We've got the 4-point harnesses, but the central tunnel, like the AMR, the carbon fibre exposed throughout, the blue stitching there on the central armrest, the red emergency stop buttons of course not going to be in the customer vehicle eventually. But let's have a quick glance as well inside the rear, where we've got the roll cage taking up all the space, the slightly narrower central tunnel introduced for the AMR versus the standard Rapide, but just to give you a quick feel of what it's like inside there. It's about to be time to head on out then with Darren Turner, but I haven't yet said 155 units in total. I think the number pretty much connects to the top speed, 155 miles per hour, 250 kilometers per hour. And the car, well, it's a bit north of £250,000, maybe 250,000–300,000 pounds. So a pretty special thing. Anyway, that's now going to head on out. We need to get a helmet and go over to the track as well, because then it'll be time to jump in to see what it's about. It's about to be my turn then. The car is just arriving. We're going to have to do a swap over very, very quickly before heading out here by the swimming pool at the Monaco circuit. Let's come straight through to get inside the Rapide E with Darren. This is all happening quick fire, so I need to be ready to jump in this to experience it out on the track. So as soon as he's out, I am climbing straight in. All right, in we get with Darren. How's it going?
Very good. You all right?
Awesome. Yes.
No. All set, Tim?
All right, here we go then. Experience of the Rapide E, whisking away. As we go around Rascasse, out towards the straight here. Well, this is quite surreal. The inside of the Rapide, but we're without the sound, without the drama. 100 miles an hour or so across the start line. Wow. Solid braking. Sits very flat as well, the experience. The torque, instant torque, over 950 Newton meters. Woohoo! Feeling that. You get this like rush going on. Around the hairpin. Look at those yachts. Look at those yachts in the marina. Wow. It's strange not having the V12. What's going on? Back around we go then. Watch out for that big banana curb. Well, this is cool. Click it on. I'm glad I'm wearing harnesses. To get a small sense of this in the passenger seat. New dashboard, completely made for the purpose. DB11 style screen in the center. I shouldn't have time here to be looking at what's going on around me. Wow. We are getting a move on. Oh, feeling the compression. That's where you feel torque, down that straight. Come back round towards the marina. Come round again. Back towards the end. And there we go. Well, that was a pretty cool experience. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Epic. So I need to hop on out as quickly as possible. So let me out of the straps here. See you later. All right, let's do this. Out the way we go. That's going to be heading on again. Quite an experience then to be here in Monaco, discovering the Rapide E, getting a feel for the fully electric Aston Martin out on the track. That was really pretty cool actually with Darren, albeit quite a brief introduction. Hopefully get an opportunity to experience it more in the future. But for now, pretty impressed. I've jumped back into the car then with Darren. How's it been for you?
It's been a really great experience. I wasn't really sure what to expect out on the circuit, having never driven the circuit myself either. So
it's quite an unusual place.
It is very unusual, but the grip level is quite high, but this car performed excellent. I was really surprised with its performance around there. I know we only got a couple of laps, and I really wanted to go a bit longer as well. So, but yeah, the Rapide E did a great job. Very easy to drive on the circuit, especially while I was in that learning phase as well, trying to understand how I could push, where I could push, and braking points, etc. So yeah, I was very happy with the first run. We've got some more runs this afternoon, so I'm sure this afternoon will be a bit quicker. But yeah, right now, great start.
So what's it like for you? I mean, you must have done many miles of Rapides with noisy V12s.
I've done a fair few, yeah, and I've had one myself for a while as well, so I've done plenty of miles on the road, yeah.
So the change from that to a car that's similar from the outset, but a totally different philosophy.
Yeah, it is, but it's still push the throttle to go, and the brakes are stop, and steer right, steer left. You know, everything's the same, and once you get your head into the sort of fact that you don't have the noise of the V12, and you know, when you ask for power, the power's there, the torque's there. Yeah. It's, you know, once you've readjusted, and it takes not that long at all. You know, that's the thing. It's like, you know, I'm learning the circuit today. I've driven this probably now. I've got maybe 150 kilometers under my belt in this car before today, and I'd say within 20 kilometers of driving it, it becomes the norm.
Yeah.
The adjustment's done, and you know, it just feels like you're driving an Aston Martin.
Definitely, and well, I could say from the passenger seat that the kind of torque hit, especially coming down towards the hairpin after the compression, that's where you feel the car just kind of squeezing you into the back of the seat.
Pushing on,
pushing endlessly. Well, that was pretty epic. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Yeah.
Enjoyed it an awful lot.
Great stuff.
And,
thanks.
Enjoy later on.
Thank you very much.
The Rapide E is going to be the first Aston Martin produced at their new St Athan plant in Wales, but it's been developed alongside Williams Automotive Engineering, some experts in this field. That 65 kilowatt hour battery charges at a rate of 310 miles of range per hour, and the car under the new WLTP cycle actually does 200 miles of range as well, about 320 kilometers. And the WLTP is much harder than the previous test system was for that. But this has really been an exclusive opportunity to get in the passenger seat, to experience the Rapide E. Of course, we're looking at prototypes here. In fact, between the two different cars, the biggest change, I believe, is to do with the suspension system, because obviously additional weight is in the rear of it in terms of some of the battery packs and technology back there. You've got the E badge worn on the flank here instead of the V12 badges that we see as well, and the whole car is actually 8% more efficient as a total figure in terms of the aerodynamics, in terms of the airflow, the smoothness with the wheels and with the changes to the bodywork. But a big thanks to Aston Martin, a big thanks of course to Darren as well for taking me out. That's been my experience in the new Aston Martin Rapide E, an opportunity to feel how flat the car sits, how you get that instant torque hit, particularly coming through the compression at the back, and just really discovering the future of what's going on, what they're up to, where this is going to be heading. 155 units of these, I think they're pretty special as well. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video, but that's it for this time. I'll catch up with you again very soon. Cheers.